The time now is 33 minutes after the hour of 4 o'clock right here in sunny San Diego, California. And online with me, I have Kristine Alicia. How you doing there, sister?
Hi, DJ Sounds 150. It is so good to be here.
Always.
I feel like I'm up there with you. Yeah, I feel really, really good. Just chilling, enjoying the Sunday night. How is San Diego? San Diego, what's up?
Well, San Diego is nice. The temperature outside is nice and mild.
Yeah, is it better than Florida? Because right now we have like a nice overcast, chilly kind of feel.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if you can top that.
Yeah, well, we are a little overcast. Temperature is about 57 degrees. But not tomorrow, but Tuesday, we will be on top of the world.
Why we sound like a weather station? Okay, let's switch gear. What's up, everybody? I hear the program doing really, really well. I mean, I know you guys are just blasting on the airwaves and giving San Diego just some really, really, really conscious, some different kind of flavor from all across the island of the Caribbean and bringing it to. But to be honest with you, when I was in San Diego the other day, I actually felt like I was in a Caribbean island because the weather was great. And the scenery and the hills. So San Diego is blessed. So tell them that they're blessed, right?
Oh, all the time, all the time. Yeah. Well, God is doing great things. So tell us, what is the Lord doing with Miss Kristine Alicia? We know that you have an album out. Mm-hmm. Tell us what's going on with you and the album.
Well, I'm still very excited about the album. The album came out in first about a year or so ago. And ever since then, I've just been able to, I've been blessed to be able to take it to different islands and, around some parts of the states here. It was favored in some ways where it was actually nominated in 7 different categories.
Okay, congratulations.
In fact, a total of 8 categories for the Marlin Awards, and I'm very, very, very excited.
Yes.
Just to even be amongst the other artists and to be amongst the people, and it's my first time being nominated in the Marlin Awards, of course, because it's a debut album.
Right.
But I'm excited to be a part of the people and the ministry and the industry of Caribbean gospel, where we can present the gospel of Jesus Christ in our own genre, in our own feel, in our own flavor.
Yes.
And still send a pure message without compromise that Jesus Christ is the one true God. And still go across the borders to the Caribbean islands and even to America and Europe and South Africa. So that's what I'm excited to be on the journey. I'm really excited to be a part of the plan, and that's what excites me more than anything, actually.
Well, let me give you a big up Stone Love horn for that excitement.
Yeah, for real. So the Marlin Awards actually is coming up this March. March 29th is the day. The actual night, and I'm sure a lot of artists like Monty G, Lynette White, Avion Blackman is going to be there, I'm sure. Like people like Lynx, people that are just have really, really stood out and have, not given up and are just, trotted on with their ministry and continue to produce well-written songs, that talk about the truth in a very culture that can, sometimes show a compromise in truth, right?
Right. Well, as we're talking about that, there's one of the songs that's hot out there is something called "I Choose You."
Yes. That song actually, I'm glad that I was able to be on that Archangel rhythm by LOJ, LOJ Sounds, Lionel Judah Sounds. I'm very, very blessed. Of course, I'm very close to that. I feel like that LOJ is my family. But that song means a lot to me personally because it really was a song that I wrote significantly to tell God, okay, this is what I'm going to have to do for you. Like, I realized it's not going to be easy, and I'm sure all of us come across that time, but in different stages. But this time when I wrote that song, I was like, yes, I've been a Christian, but it really became hard to say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and if I'm really, really, really going to serve God with all of my heart, I had to really just say, okay, this looks nice, this is tempting, this is what, and I had to let go of every kind of temptation and just still be determined to follow Him.
Yes.
And the song doesn't just stop at that time when I had to make a decision. I realized that we all have to make a decision. So even though I wrote that song and I made a decision, I'm realizing that God wants us to make that choice every today, because every day we have a different temptation come our way, right?
Right,
and we have to make that daily choice. Okay, who are we going to serve? Is it Jesus Christ?
Right, and hence
our
the
own
I choose
desires.
you. Okay.